Although not the most well-known Sith, Darth Nihilus was unique in his story and his abilities. Darth Nihilus was just a man who had reigned as a Sith Lord during the era of strife, right after the Jedi Civil War. Before his reign as a Sith Lord, he had lost all he had to live for, as he was caught in the war between the Galactic Republic and the Mandalorian Crusaders. During the activation of the Mass Shadow Generator superweapon used during the final battle of the war, the weapon had wiped out all life on the planet by surrounding it with a phenomenon called a mass shadow. There was a survivor, which was Darth Nihilus. The superweapon had completely changed him, turning him into something that craved Force energy. Darth Nihilus had drained the Force from the Sith and Jedi alike, and the more he had fed, the more he had craved. The affliction had taken quite a toll on his body, and with his constant state of hunger, his body started to fall apart and fade away. After feeding on all remaining survivors on the planet, he had still felt unsatisfied, and his grief overwhelmed him. He would later be freed from the planet and brought to a new hell, when Treya, a Dark Lord of the Sith, had freed him and taken him under her wing as an apprentice. Treya began to distrust Nihilus, seeing that he would do anything to feed, and that he did not care for anyone, Jedi or Sith. Eventually, with the help of another Sith Lord, Darth Sion, Nihilus was able to overthrow Treya and strip her of her Force abilities. At first, Nihilus had just targeted Jedi for a Jedi purge, but that was still not enough to satisfy him, and with each feeding, his body would fade even more, and what was there would just be a dark abyss. Knowing he would die if he kept feeding, Darth Nihilus found ulterior means to remain in the physical realm. He had used the power of the dark side and bound his spirit to his robes, but most importantly, his mask. Through this, Darth Nihilus was able to stay in the physical realm as a spirit and feed his hunger endlessly. Darth Nihilus was just a walking dark abyss as his body fully faded away, only clinging to the physical realm by being bound by his outfit. He was often described as a wound in the Force, as said by Vices Mar, "He is a wound in the Force, more presence than flesh, and in his wake life dies, sacrificing itself to his hunger." His power grew to extents beyond belief. Eventually, though, he would come to meet his end, as he was conquered by the Jedi exiles with the help of Darth Treya, who he had betrayed. Even though he was vanquished, it is said that a part of him still lives and is connected with his mask and could never be fully driven out, as it was too powerful. Hey guys, I really appreciate the views, as this is my first video. But anyways guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to see more videos. And otherwise guys, I appreciate the view again. Leave a like and tell me down in the comments what you guys want to see next. But anyways, I will be seeing you guys later.